The global auto market is at war. Chinese brands were growing fast with aggressive pricing and bold designs, and many thought the established giants were sitting comfortably. Wrong. China just confirmed 5 brand new 2026 cars. And they didn't come to test the waters, they came to shake the entire industry. Full redesigns, sharper lines, better finished cabins, but without abandoning what made them dangerous competitors in the first place. Powerful, efficient powertrains engineered to last. While others are defending old positions with decade-old technology, China is betting on dominating the next 10 years. And yes, the biggest automakers in the world already know this, and it makes them deeply uncomfortable. Today, I'm going to reveal the 5 new Chinese cars for 2026 that are already shaking the global market, and you'll understand exactly what I mean when you get to number 4, a luxury SUV loaded with over 1,000 horsepower that costs less than a base BMW. And number 1 is a silent launch almost nobody saw coming, arriving this very year, and it could be the most important car of the decade. Welcome to the best car channel on YouTube. This is AITO Cars. Number 5, BYD Seal 2026. We start with the car that put China's ambitions on the world map in a way nobody expected. The unstoppable, the fearless, the BYD Seal 2026. People had been watching BYD for years, and the world knew something massive was building. So BYD didn't deliver a simple refresh. They delivered a generation-defining sedan. At first glance, you notice it immediately. A sharper front fascia, sleeker LED headlights that slice through the air, a lower roofline, more aggressive, more confident, more serious. Compared to the outgoing model, this one doesn't look competitive anymore, it looks dominant. And it's not just styling. BYD made a critical decision here. The Seal 2026 now rides on BYD's next generation E-Platform 3.1, and that translates into something very clear. 30% improvement in structural rigidity, better range, faster charging, and a ride quality that directly competes with European sedans that cost twice as much. This car is built to take real punishment on any road, not just to look good in a showroom. Now let's talk about the powertrain, because that's what really matters to most people. And here, BYD didn't come to experiment. Their Blade battery technology is almost a religion at this point. A system with a proven track record, battle-tested across millions of units worldwide, earning the trust of everyday drivers and serious automotive engineers alike. For this new generation, the system was upgraded. The rear-wheel drive version now delivers 313 horsepower and a torque figure that pushes you deep into your seat from the very first press of the accelerator. But BYD also understood that the market is evolving. Without betraying their philosophy, they introduced a dual-motor, all-wheel drive version delivering 530 combined horsepower, a 0 to 60 time that embarrasses dedicated sports cars, and an efficiency number that makes fuel stations feel irrelevant for most weekly drivers. Now let's talk about the interior, because this is exactly where Chinese brands used to get the most criticism, and in this generation, BYD finally silenced the skeptics completely. The Seal always had solid engineering, but inside it felt like it was still playing catch-up. Not anymore. The 2026 model debuts a 15.6-inch rotating central screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a fully digital instrument cluster with multiple customizable display modes, premium materials, better stitching, a cabin that no longer feels like a budget compromise. BYD no longer wants the Seal to just be the EV that doesn't break down. They want it to be the EV that doesn't need to apologize for anything. The BYD Seal 2026 starts around $28,000 in international markets. For some, an incredibly bold number. For others, the most obvious value proposition in the car market right now. It holds its ground in every category and makes you question why you'd spend $20,000 more for a European badge. What do you think? Is this the beginning of the real global EV revolution, or just another round of hype? What is absolutely certain is that China is coming with everything in 2026, and the new Seal is just the first warning shot. Number 4. Omoda 9 2026. We already talked about the Seal. Now let's go to something that nobody expected to land this quickly, and it has been dominating every car conversation in the past few weeks. This is the Omoda 9 2026 from Chery, a car built with one very clear idea in mind: take on the premium SUV market head-on and win. This vehicle wasn't created to play it safe or fit into any comfortable middle ground. Chery wanted to build something that could sit in a showroom next to a BMW X5 or a Mercedes GLE and make buyers stop and seriously think twice. And that is exactly what is happening. The Omoda 9 is a full-size luxury SUV built for people who refuse to overpay. It's designed for the entrepreneur, the executive, the family that wants real quality without the brand tax. No hollow promises, no marketing fluff. When Chery's design chief unveiled this model, the message was direct. Buyers are exhausted by paying $70,000 for a badge. There is a massive appetite for genuine quality at honest prices. The Omoda 9 is Chery's direct answer to that demand. It's a big SUV, and it doesn't pretend to be anything else. At nearly 5 meters long with a wide, planted stance, it commands attention wherever it goes. But when you look deeper, what really surprises you is the build quality. Flush-fitting body panels, soft closed doors, real leather throughout, and a 3-row cabin that doesn't feel like an afterthought. Chery, true to their engineering-first approach, didn't gamble on an untested platform. They went with a proven 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, delivering 254 horsepower and a smooth 8-speed automatic. Strong, refined, easy to maintain, and built for the long haul. But what has truly put the Omoda 9 in every car conversation globally is something brilliant that Chery did. They priced it like they have nothing to lose. Fully loaded, 12-inch front passenger screen, panoramic roof, 540-degree camera system, massaging seats, 23-speaker audio, everything, around $38,000. That number sent shockwaves through the industry. Analysts paused, European brand dealers panicked. Chery studied the market, found the gap, and hit it with everything they had. This might be one of the most intelligent product decisions any automaker has made in the last 5 years. And now we enter the top 3 of the most anticipated new Chinese cars of 2026. Do not skip ahead.
Number 3. Xiaomi U7 2026. We open the top 3 with a car that has rewritten the rules of what a Chinese brand can achieve at the absolute highest level. A car being discussed in boardrooms from Stuttgart to Detroit. This is the Xiaomi U7 2026. Yes, the same Xiaomi that makes your phone just launched its most serious car yet, and nobody is laughing anymore. The design alone is one of its strongest arguments. The U7 doesn't look like a Chinese SUV trying hard to impress. It looks like something that came out of a design studio with zero compromises and unlimited ambition. Clean, muscular, and intentional. A front that dominates, a silhouette that flows. It's the kind of car that doesn't need to move to turn heads. Just seeing it parked is enough to understand it's operating in a completely different league. Nearly 5 meters long, a wheelbase that gives rear passengers more legroom than most business-class flights, and a suspension system tuned with input from former Ferrari chassis engineers. Yes, you read that correctly. Xiaomi listened to every piece of criticism directed at their first car, the SU7, and used every word as a blueprint. For the U7, they went bigger, bolder, and better in every measurable way. The powertrain options are where the U7 becomes a genuine threat to everyone. The base version uses a single rear motor producing 299 horsepower. Efficient, smooth, with a range figure that eliminates anxiety completely. But the performance version is the one that changes the entire conversation. Dual motor, all-wheel drive, 673 combined horsepower, 0 to 60 in under 3.5 seconds, an SUV that accelerates like a dedicated supercar. Inside, Xiaomi brought everything they know about technology into a single breathtaking space. A 16.1-inch central display running HyperOS, their own operating system developed specifically for automotive use. A fully digital cockpit, over-the-air updates that actually improve the car over time, and an AI assistant that genuinely learns your preferences, your routes, your daily habits. The Xiaomi U7 2026 is expected to start around $35,000 in China, with international pricing following close behind. For a car with these specifications and this level of engineering, that price is almost hard to believe, but Xiaomi has proven they are absolutely serious, and the U7 is the clearest proof yet. Number 2. AITO M9 2026. Now we go to a car that has dominated premium conversations across the entire automotive world. A car where a technology giant and an automaker merged and created something neither could have built alone. This is the AITO M9 2026, powered by Huawei, and it is unlike anything else on sale anywhere in the world today. The M9 doesn't try to impress with gimmicks. Every piece of technology inside this car exists for a specific reason. Huawei's Drive One intelligent driving platform manages every system with a level of integration that feels years ahead of the competition. The experience adapts to you in real time. The navigation thinks for you. The safety systems react before you even register the situation developing ahead. But it's the hardware that stops people completely. A nearly 1.5-meter wide, seamlessly integrated cockpit display, rear seat entertainment screens that fold and pivot with motorized precision, a zero-gravity rear seat that reclines to an almost fully flat position, a 25-speaker de Villiers audio system that turns every single journey into a concert. This is a cabin that makes a Mercedes S-Class passenger feel like they're genuinely missing out on something. Under the hood, the AITO M9 2026 offers both extended range electric and pure electric options. The extended range system pairs a 1.5-liter engine acting purely as a generator, with 2 electric motors delivering 535 combined horsepower. The pure electric version pushes beyond 630 horsepower. Both versions reach 60 miles per hour in well under 4 seconds. The M9 starts at approximately $50,000. In any other context, that number would feel far too low for everything this car delivers. But that's the entire point. Huawei and Seres set out to completely redefine what premium means in the automotive world. And with the M9, they've made an argument almost impossible to counter. And now we arrive at number 1, the car every industry insider has been watching, the one that signals China is no longer catching up, it's pulling ahead. Number 1, BYD Han L 2026. Number 1, here it is, the most anticipated, most talked about, most disruptive Chinese car of 2026, the one that has executives at every legacy automaker losing sleep right now. This is the BYD Han L 2026. Yes, BYD flagship sedan just moved to an entirely different level, and the automotive world is still processing what just happened. The Han L isn't just a new model, it's a declaration. BYD looked at every flagship sedan in the world, the Tesla Model S, the BMW 7 Series, the Mercedes EQS, and said, we can do better and we can do it for less. And based on everything revealed so far, they may have done exactly that. The exterior design is BYD's most mature and confident work to date. Long hood, fastback roofline, frameless windows, flush door handles, and a face that carries quiet, absolute authority. It doesn't scream for attention, it commands it, and it does so without raising its voice. It rides on BYD's brand new Super E platform, the most advanced architecture they have ever built. What this platform enables is genuinely historic. The Han L supports charging at 1,000 kilowatts. That means 5 minutes of charging delivers over 250 miles of range. 5 minutes, exactly the same time it takes to fill a tank of gasoline. The performance numbers are equally staggering. The top specification Han L produces over 1,100 horsepower. It reaches 60 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds. It does not hesitate, it does not disappoint. a 4-door family sedan with supercar-level acceleration and the range and charging speed to make it genuinely practical is an everyday driver. Inside, BYD elevated every single detail. Nappa leather throughout the cabin, a massive curved cockpit display integrating the instruments and infotainment seamlessly, BYD's D-Link intelligence system running on the fastest in-car processor they have ever deployed. Real wood, real metal, real craftsmanship. This is not a cabin designed to approximate luxury, it is luxury. The BYD Han L 2026 is expected to start at approximately $42,000 in China, with the high-performance variant approaching $60,000. At either price point, the value equation is almost hard to argue against. But BYD has proven they are absolutely serious, and the Han L is the clearest proof yet. Subscribe right now because when the Han L officially arrives, you'll want to hear it first right here on AITO Cars. And if you want to keep watching, I put together this video covering the most dangerous car mistakes buyers are making in 2026 before they sign anything. Click it and find out which ones to avoid completely, because more than one will genuinely shock you, and not in a good way.